You know, the thing about YouTube, the thing about MGTOW is a lot of guys out here, we all use the same topics, but I'm a photographer, I'm an artist, and I'm actually into film, so I like to get creative. So what I'm going to do for this single mother video is I'm going to give you a 3-part video of what goes on with a single mother. And the first part right now is these are the beginning stages before you even got the phone number, before you even called approach. In the beginning, what was she doing? She was in a club. She was taking shots with her girlfriends. She was approaching the hot guy, you know, down the street with the wavy hair. If he was black, with the curly hair. If he was Latino, with the straight hair. If he was from Europe, you know, with the spiky hair. If he was from Hong Kong. This is what she was after. This is what she was chasing. And this is what she was ready to let split that pussy open. This is before you even decide to come in the picture. This guy came inside of her, whipped his dick out, whether it was small or big. Who the hell cares? We're guys, but just understand he whipped his dick out and he split that pussy open. Even if it was small, at least he split the lips open. And then he busted a big ass nut, you know, inside of this chick that you're about to call your girlfriend or that you're calling your girlfriend. He busted a big ass nut inside of her. And you know what? He created a life for her. And you know what? This guy was like, man, fuck this woman. Excuse my language, but life is real. He was like, man, forget her. I'm not taking care of her. I don't even like her like that. She was just a one-night stand, or she was just a multiple fling. You know, I'm not staying with her. I'm not taking care of the kids. I'm gone. And in the back of his mind, what most guys want to tell you is, like they said, what you won't do, another man will. So he already knows another guy is going to come in and step up to the plate, because men are not dumb. They know there's a lot of stepfathers out here. Some men were raised by stepfathers. You know, and shout out to my man Ali. He told me his stepfather took care of him and his mom still did not appreciate him. So I want to let you guys know, before you actually cold approach and came in the picture, these women are fucking. These women are sucking dick. These women are bottle girls. They're at the club. They're probably sucking dick in the VIP. And this stuff goes on before the baby happens. These women are wild. They're out of control. They're on the loose. This is the first part video, and I'm going to show you some visuals of life before the baby. Because most guys have to see. I'm a photographer. If I could give you the visuals, you could really understand and have a better mental picture. I could tell you all the stories in the world. I could tell you everything about what happened to me or what I heard happen to somebody else, but it's nothing like having these visuals, because the visuals, that's what's actually going to open up your eye and make you say, damn, this is nasty. Yeah. That's your girlfriend. Yes, that's your soon-to-be, you know, new ready-made family. Yes, this is what happened before you came, because some guys just don't understand. How is a baby born? A baby is born by rough-ass sex and a big-ass orgasm. There's no other way. You'll have to be a fool to think that she got pregnant some other way. So sit back, enjoy part 1 of this video. Now, this is part 2, after she, you know, has a new firstborn child, or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth, like the one that I was talking to. Now she needs to find a quote-unquote real man. And this is really for guys, like I said, in your 20s and 30s, because if you're in your 40s, you should already have enough experience in life. And if you're in your 50s, I don't really think you have a choice, you know, because unless you're a sugar daddy, you have no choice. But let me go into part 2 of this video. Part 2 is called Life After the Baby. Life after the baby, she realized the baby father is now gone. Or the baby fathers are now gone. Whether they're plural or not, doesn't matter. They're gone. And these guys know something that you don't know. They actually know who she is, the dirty little slut that she is. So actually, I wish that all guys that want to be a stepfather could actually talk to the baby father, and they will give you the real rundown. But that might break into a fight because most white knights still ready to defend and guard anyway. So let me hurry up and go into this point. After the baby, she is crossing her fingers. She is waiting for a simp. She is waiting for a white knight, you know. And I feel bad, but some women actually going to church and praying to God for a guy that's actually going to come in and take care of this baby. This is a serious business because raising a child, only a man could raise a child. You know, this is what society's not going to tell you. But if you look at most men that didn't grow up without their fathers, they had to actually go under a mentor to learn how to become a man, because most guys without a father, they actually grow up to be dysfunctional men. They have all kind of addiction, all kind of problems. You know, woman can't raise a man all by herself, and she really can't even raise a child by herself. It's nothing like the presence of a man of a leadership role. So she's waiting for the simp. She's waiting for the white knight. She's waiting for any guy that will come in and give her resources. She's on Tinder. She's on POF. However, she has to find this guy. She has to find this guy. She's on a mission. And before I go into this video, I want to touch bases on this. Black guys, in general too, especially in America, most of these women will not date you before the baby. If they're Asian, they probably want to give you the time of day. You know, if they're white, they probably want to give you the time of day. And I want to touch bases on this because I see a lot of women after they have a child trying to tell black guys like, oh, I only love chocolate. Listen, if they only love chocolate, black guys, how come the baby is Asian? How come the baby is white? Don't fall for the lies. And this could go vice versa, no matter your color, but I really see this in the black community. A lot of women, they will actually get pregnant by a Mexican guy if they were Mexican, an Asian guy if they were Asian, or a white guy if they were white. And then after they have the baby and, you know, the men in their culture don't accept them anymore, what they want to do is they want to come to black men and be like, hey, I only like chocolate, but listen, you know, little Julio is not black. You know, I don't know too many Asian names, but you know, or, you know, Jonathan, you know, from the suburbs, he's not black. So what happens is these single mothers, they will actually get, you know, ostracized from their community, and they will actually try to interracial date and make it seem like, oh, I only like a Mexican, or I only like a Asian, or I only like a black guy. But the baby is not that color. I really feel like when a woman procreates, that is her draft day. She is finding her Tom Brady. She is finding her, I don't watch football that much, but she's finding her Emmitt Smith or whoever was hot at that time. And when she procreates, she is promulgating, this is who I want to raise. This is a guy that I want to impregnate me, and I want to have his seed, and I want to raise his seed forever. So fellas, beware of the single mothers who love to interracial date. This is a big secret that most men don't know about. They will tell you they like something other than what they actually like, but the reason they have to date outside the race is because the community ostracized them and actually shunned them. So don't fall for the interracial dating single mother. All right, that's point number 2. And then point number 3 is actually going to be the real video. So fellas, watch out for the charm of a single mother.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, fellas? I'm feeling good. Woo! Feeling like Ric Flair. I'm not chasing no woman, but I do have my dating profile set up to the point where a woman can actually hit me up and show interest in me. So if I get a notification, I'll go on and say, hey, let me see what's going on out here. Okay, let me start off by saying that, fellas, this has got to stop. It was this lady, definitely, she was hot. I mean, no woman is ever to die for, but just trying to give you a visual, she was definitely that hot. So long story short, I'm talking to her, and I asked her, I said, do you have any kids? Because I don't date women with kids, and I don't entertain single mothers, because it's just like, my sexual market value is high, and I don't have self-esteem issues to the point where I will need to date a single mother. I have no kids. It makes no sense. The best advice I ever heard came from my OG, and I'm talking about, he was an OG. He had like 27 assault charges, you know, martial arts kung fu teacher, but he was just like, the kid is 50% you. No, the kid is 50% the woman, 50% the father, and 0% you. I'm gonna repeat that again. The kid is 50% the woman, 50% the partner, and 0% you. So come on, guys, like, let's really think about this. If we have no kids and we're single, like, dating a single mother definitely should be like it should be a no-brainer. It shouldn't be an option. And fellas, I'm here to tell you that please do not date single mothers, because it's definitely not worth it. Now, I know this might sound crazy and a lot of people have facts, but I want to let you know my main reasons why you don't need to date a single mother. And like I said, today's a perfect day to shoot the video because it's actually on Mother's Day. But I want to let you know, you should not date a single mother, first of all, because you'll never be in a position of power. She's in a position of power. It's her child. And like I said, the child is 50% her, 50% the man, and 0% you. So the whole time you're in a relationship with her, you have no power over what goes on. And it could be in your own house. Do you know what it feels like to pay the bills? Do you know what it feels like to work hard and build something and you can't even, dictate what actually goes on in your own house? Fellas, it's just not worth it. Second of all, she's not going to respect you because she's going to look at you, as a simp. That's the whole goal. A lot of these women out here, they're praying for a simp. Shout out to Steve Harvey, Hollywood, Tyler Perry, and Russell Wilson. All contributor factors of what's actually making this movement cool. Which is crazy, but like I said, Russell Wilson, he took Sierra in after Sierra, had her guts beat in and out, long dick style by Future, and he doesn't care, and this guy's a successful guy, and like I said, he decided to date Sierra, which is a single mother, by choice. And you guys got to stop feeling for these single mothers. You got to understand, unless a man rapes a woman actually spreads her leg and let the man actually goes inside. So you gotta understand, like, this is who she wanted inside of her. These baby fathers, you could call them a bum, you could get your white knight on, you could want to act and pretend like a hero, but you gotta remember, that was her #1 draft pick. That's who she actually decided to let inside of her. And then another factor is, like, if y'all actually get in an argument and you raise your voice, at her in front of the child, you could actually be locked up, for child endangerment. This is something guys need to really think about. Do you really want these problems in your life? And in certain states, if you actually, live with a woman, you can actually end up paying child support for a child that's not even yours. Think about this, fellas. This might sound harsh, but in the animal kingdom, when a lion comes over and finds a new pack, what they do? They actually, they actually kill the kid, because it's not even manly in the animal kingdom for, men to actually take care of another man's child, and I want to say, if your baby father was killed, this video does not apply to you. But I just want to talk about, I was on this dating website, like I said, I asked a woman, how many kids do you have? And she said 6 kids. I'm like, this has got to stop. That is just too many damn kids. You have 6 kids? What the hell? And you're still, and you still have time to be on dating websites. Like, come on, let's be serious. Like, you have 6 kids, you should be out here taking care of your kids, but you're still on dating websites. I just want to let people know that in this world we live in, they have given women the green light to be whores without even a yellow light coming. And you fellas need to understand that nowadays single mothers are getting younger and younger, but the real reason this video is called Beware, because it's like single mothers, they have charm, they have game. They will make you feel like you're the only man on the earth because their sexual market value is not that high. And they need to find a simp, and the time is ticking. I was a simp at one point in time. I dated a single mother before, and let me tell you something. She cooked my favorite dish multiple times, We had crazy wild sex. I can honestly say without lying, because I'm not bitter, single mothers have some of the best pussy out here, so you need to be careful. You need to watch out. They're very experienced. They fuck. That's how they got the baby in the first place. So let me tell you something. Damn, that was a woman right there while I was filming. But let me tell you something, guys. Beware of the single mother charm, because they will find a way to make you fall in love with them, aka a spell with them. And once you fall in love with a single mother, you're gone, because once you actually, get to meet the child, it's like you create this little false illusion, a false bond with the child, and then when it doesn't work out, you feel like you was a part of that child's life. Wake your ass up. You was never a part of that child's life. You were just simping, and you was just being used, and you was just paying bills. I don't want to keep this video too long, but fellas, single mothers, they are busy taking care of the business of another man's child, and you need to let them take care of the business of another man's child. And unless you're a pedophile, you don't need to be going around another man's kids. It's just that bottom line. Unless you have some history where you love little kids or you love playing with little kids, you need to stay away from other men's children. This is not right, and this is not manly. It's nothing about dating a single mother that's manly, and it's nothing that's heroic about it. Now, I'm not going to keep this video long, but I want to let you know the mind control and the propaganda that goes on behind how these Hollywood leaders and these globalists are actually telling, men through video talk shows, video Steve Harvey, video Tyler Perry, that if you take another man's child, you're a real man. What happened is you're a real silly, rabbit-ass motherfucker. Excuse my language. Let me tell you something. That's not your problem. And in this society, fellas, you got to realize there's a lot of things that go on in this world, and there's a lot of things that go on in society, and they're trying to make men feel like we should be responsible for the things that go on in the world. They want to make you feel like you should be responsible for global warming. They want you to feel like you should be responsible for the oil crisis that's going on overseas. This is the world we live in. They want men to feel guilty about existing. But let me tell you something. If you don't date a single mother, you need to get out as fast as you can. She has nothing to offer you. She made her decision. She made her choice. And guess what? It wasn't with you. And I've seen a lot of guys that date single mothers. And I got a friend right now. He's actually talking to a single mother. And he was like, man, she paid for my meal. Of course she paid for your meal. This is what she has to do, because she's not like... It's not like when she once had it back in the day before the baby, when the sexual market value was high. When her sexual market value dropped because she has a single mother, she is going to work 10 times harder for a man. That's that's the only time you'll ever see a woman working hard for a man, is when she's a single mother. She'll wash her stinking ass drawers. She'll clean your stinking ass feet. She'll do whatever she has to do to get that simp. And then when she has that simp, and when she finds that guy that's like, baby, I'm gonna step up and be a provider, she's eventually gonna leave your dumb ass, and she's actually gonna leave with your house, and she's actually gonna leave with everything, and she'll probably have a baby by you, and she'll probably leave with twice the child support. You got to understand, this is a foul world we live in out here, and a lot of these single mothers, they're going to play the victim card, but you got to understand, they spread that legs, and that pussy was well invited by that quote-unquote guy that you're calling a loser. You got to remember, women, they like to get bitter. They like to talk about guys, and that's another fact. A lot of single mothers are very bitter. So they're not positive people. They have no positivity in their hearts, because they're like, okay, this guy, he came in, he busted a big ass load inside of me when I was having fun at that party. But now the fun is over, like the guy from Serbia told that one girl I was messing with, the novelty is over. And now they're bitter because they have to spend 18 years to however long taking care of this child by themselves. So these women, they're smart. And I got a lot of respect for women, because a lot of women, they're like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna find me a simp. And I'm here to tell you today, fellas, the simp is you. That's why you need to get out and stop dating single mothers, because you are her end game. You are her escape plan. You're her bailout plan. You're not a man. You're her bailout plan. That's all you are to her. You're just a bailout plan. You're like a 401k package. You're just her emergency when she's ready to retire. That is it. And it's so hot, somebody probably passed out. But I'm here to tell you that she doesn't care about you. And if you thought she cared about you, I'm making this video today to tell you that she doesn't care about you. Single mothers are on a mission. They are on a mission, and that's what you have to understand. They are on a mission to find that ultimate white knight, or that ultimate simp. A lot of people are like, what's a white knight? A white knight is a guy that doesn't know any better. Actually, my heart goes out to white knights, because white knights actually feel that they're actually doing the right thing. They're actually making the right moves and the right decisions in life. But the white knight, woe to him, he doesn't know what's actually coming his way. So I actually, my heart goes out to the white knight. Now the simps is a guy that just be like, oh, baby girl, he just bust you down and left you with a baby. Oh, that guy, he ain't shit, you a sucker. Don't worry, I got money, I'll take care of you. And she's gonna take your ass and use your ass too. Single mothers on a mission. That's what this video is really all about. They're on a mission, and they're on a mission to find out who's going to be the biggest simp, who's going to be the biggest white knight to come in and take care of this baby. And like I said, the girl on the dating website has 6 kids. Now, she's hot, but whoever dates her, he has to take care of a woman with 6 kids. And for all you guys going out on dinner dates with single mothers, what are you thinking about? The proof is in the pudding. They're fucking. You're wasting your time. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. And what kind of guy in his right mind would date a woman, and every day the baby father comes around is a reminder that he busts your chick open? Come on, this is what this whole MGTOW movement about. It's about having something that's exclusive. At MGTOW, we're hard on women for 2-3 bodies with no kids. So in this MGTOW movement, I don't understand how you can be in this MGTOW movement and fall in love with a single mother. I don't understand. I don't think it's possible. If you're in the MGTOW movement, because the MGTOW movement, we're hard. We're hard on hoes. We're hard on thoughts. We're hard on sluts. we have no mercy. This is why we started a movement where we can have this therapy and we can let fellas know that these women are sluts and these women are hoes, and to get out of situations as fast as you can. And single mothers, man, messing with a single mother, you're just gonna end up in jail or with a broken heart. The road is not going to end good for you. I dated a single mother before, and I can say after the relationship was over, man, I was borderline down. I was borderline going through it, because it's like I put so much into it. Because you got to understand, when you date a single mother, you're not even dating her. You're actually dating her, and you're actually like prepping yourself mentally, building this false illusion that one day you'll step up to the plate and take care of a child. I used to buy her child clothes. Because this is when you haven't taken a red pill and you don't know any better. That's why I tell guys, if you haven't taken a red pill, I don't fault you. I can't judge you. I can't laugh at you, because you don't know any better. You think what you're doing is right. And this is why my heart goes out to white knights, because they feel what they're doing is right. But like I said, I can't tell you not to date nobody, but beware of single mothers. They have charm. They have good ass pussy. They have good ass cooking skills. And forget talk about the negatives of a single mother. Let's talk about the goods of a single mother. Single mothers are squirters. The pussy probably squirt. Single mothers, they can do things like they could probably squirt and make their nipples squirt at the same time because they have milk coming out of them. Single mothers, they're sexually deprived. They're always busy taking care of kids. They don't really have sex like that. So when they do have the chance to have the sex, they're gonna put it on your motherfucking ass. And let me tell you, single mothers, they cook up a storm. She's living out her nature of taking care of somebody. Single mothers will cook you the best meal. They'll take you out. They'll pay for your meals. Single mother will actually buy you clothes. Single mothers will actually wash your feet. They'll wash your ass. Single mothers will do a lot for you because they're trying to trap a simp. So I'm going to let you know it's not all bad dealing with a single mother before it goes bad, if that makes sense. And I'm going to repeat that. Before it goes bad, it's not all bad dealing with a single mother. If you ask every guy that dated with a single mother, and even myself, I can tell you it's going to start off good. It's going to be one of the best relationships that you're ever going to have in your life, because you're not going to be used to this type of deception. This type of deception is on a whole nother stage. It's on a whole nother level when you date a single mother. It is on a whole nother level, because she is on a mission. The funniest thing and the worst thing in life you could ever see is a woman on a mission. Whether it's a mission to snag a whale and suck an NBA basketball player dick and get him on child support for $60K a month, and it happens, these hoes are on a mission, and it can happen to you on a lower scale, at a 9-to-5 guy scale. It's called being a single mother. They're on a mission, and they're here to snag a simp to actually take care of the baby. I'm gonna let you know something. You're not the father, just like Murray. You are not the father. It is not your problem. And when that child gets older, he's going to let you know that you're not the daddy. Listen, man, we have to stop being utilities in life. And this is what MGTOW is all about. Stop being utilities. Stop being the guys that people could just talk to, walk over, and do whatever. And let me tell you something. A single mother, she will talk to you, walk over you, and do whatever, because it's not your child. When it comes to real life situations, real life moments, when a kid is acting up, she going to look at you like, what your silly ass about to do? Because you can't do nothing. It's not your child, man. She doesn't respect you, man. And if you think a single mother respect you, there's multiple simps out here with millions of dollars, like Cam Newton. He dates a single mother. Russell Wilson dates a single mother. NBA players date single mothers. But these single mothers are on a mission, and they're trying to get saved, and they're trying to get delivered. And I'm just here to let you guys know that a lot of things that go on in society is not your problem. If you don't have any kids, keep it that way. MGTOW is about keeping your resources, saving your resources. And this is the most important part, and I'm going to leave on this video, but from the child, and I actually did research, from the time that a child is 2 to 18, it costs $300,000, if not more, to take care of that child. So if you're taking a red pill and you're focusing on bettering your life, and you're focusing on saving some money, why the hell will you take on a $300,000 obligation to raise another man's child that's not even yours? And he got off the hook. He doesn't have to stay. But now you're about to step up, and you're about to inherit not only a used up vagina, but you're actually about to inherit a $300,000 debt. Come on, fellas. We have to think about the things we're doing in life. And I understand these single mothers are hot. I understand these single mothers look good. I understand these single mothers are squirt. But you have to understand, fellas, it's just not worth it. Be strong. Keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, man, I know it's hot, but I had to shoot this video because single mothers, just talking to that woman with 6 kids, it made me realize that it's getting worse and worse out here. I have been so far away from society. I have really checked out from society. So a lot of things that I run into, whether it's like a webcam girl or like a single mother with 6 kids, I'm gonna shoot live on my channel. I'm not putting no makeup on. I don't care about what I have on. I care about the message. And to all you young men in your 20s, whoa, to dating a single mother, you get out right now as fast as you can. If you're one of my subscribers, get out. If she asks you, what are you doing? Don't even give her a reason. Get out that situation right now. You in your 20s taking care of another man's kids? What the hell is wrong with you? What the fuck? Just what is wrong with you? Would you have high levels of self-depression? You know, what are you about to commit suicide? If so, I'll put my email in the link one day and we can talk. Because you don't need to be dating a single mother, man. You stepping into a ready-made family. You know, it was already made, and it was made without your ass. Don't be a white knight. White knights, they always fall off the horse at the end because they're gonna realize, damn, we came into a war that we were not prepared for, and you're not prepared for a single mother. I could look back in my life when I dated a single mother. I'm gonna let you know, at that time, oh, I was in love. I was in love. You know, her child name was, I think it was Tyler. I can't even remember. But I used to buy this. I used to go out, buy her something. I used to buy her kids clothes. Man, single mothers will work a crazy ass spell on your ass, a crazy ass illusion on your ass that you've never been experienced with before. And if you're in your 20s, the shit might work against you. If you're in your 30s, it can't work because you have a little bit of wisdom. But if you're in your 20s and you watching this video and you dating a single mother, get the hell out right now. I'm shooting this video in the heat because this is a very hot topic. I'm talking to a woman, hot Latina, 6 kids. I'm like, damn, 6 kids? What the hell? What are you, fucking every 2 years? Dropping kids every 2 years? This is crazy. It's getting out of control. And I'm tuning in live from this hot-ass sun to let you know that these single mothers are out of control. At first, I thought it was 2. First, I thought it was 3. First, I thought it was 4. But I ran into a girl that had 6 kids. Damn it, fellas. The rabbit hole goes deep, and I'm just here to tell you about a woman with 6 kids and still on dating websites when she should be taking care of her kids. These single mothers are fucking. So if you want to fuck a single mother, by all means put on a condom, because I know we're men and some of us have low self-esteem and we'll do whatever to get some used up vagina. But I want to say beware, wear condoms, and don't end up, because a lot of these women, they're using their kids as leverage to get some resources, and it works because once they have your kid, they can get you on child support for about a good $1,200 a month in some cases. Stay away from single mothers, man. Single mothers were not women that were married. They did not want the honor, they wanted the kids. So if they wanted the kids and not the honor, don't give your honor to them. Think about this. And if you're in your 20s, get your rabbit ass out right now. If you're in your 30s, you should damn near know better. If you're in your 40s, I'm not even talking to you because you should already know better. And if you're in your 50s, dating single mothers, see, that's different because you're in your 50s. At that age, everybody got a kid unless you're a sugar daddy. So if you're in your 50s, damn it, this video doesn't apply to you. This is really for your 20s and your 30s. But at 40, in this society, damn it, if you're in your 40s, I'll say date younger if you can, but for the most part, if you're 50, you really don't have a choice unless you're a sugar daddy. But that's the game, fellas. Single mothers are out here and they're on a mission, and there's nothing wrong with them being on a mission, but they're not going to catch us because we're red pillars and we are aware of what goes on. And we know when you date a single mother, you can go to jail. Think about that. You can go to jail. You raise your voice in front of that kid, that's child endangerment, and you can go to jail. So you can't even argue with a single mother in front of that kid. You get a little bit too loud, and especially me, I'm black. So you already know if you get loud with a single mother and you're black, they're going to give you a first-class trip to jail, you know? So at the end of the day, play your cards wisely. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to date, when not to date, but think about it and be wise, okay? Enjoy your day. It's this hot-ass sun. But you know what? I got to spread the message to my people. Que lo que, mi gente. Que Dios lo bendiga. Have a good day, man. Take it easy, y'all.